Good evening and welcome one and all. It's good to be back. I know it was literally just a week off. I just changed that. That's a bit better. It was really bright there on the camera there, so hopefully it works too bright for you guys. Yeah, as I was saying, welcome one and all back to the Ravens Rock. My name's Phil. For those of you who don't know why I'm stammering already. But yeah, we're back, and this week we're going to be painting another Lion Tower Minis model from Chilcon from last year. Really excited for this one. The first one came out really nice. I was really happy with that one. But we was looking through the chat and I had a couple to pick from, and you awesome people in the chat kind of agreed with what I was thinking anyway, which was the wizard casting a thunderbolt, or a firebolt I should say. So we're going to be painting that up this week. Also, once there's a few more of you popping in, I've got a question to ask. You can kind of guess what it's alluding to. But that's going to be for Chilcon. 1 second. Sure. There we go. It's popping up there, obviously. I think it's Santa. How do I look like Santa? You Wally. Unless it's the beard. Well, yeah, cheers for that, Bill. I'll get you guys in the chat in a second. Proper throw me off there. I see it popping up like that, eh? But yeah, there's a question I want to put into the chat and just gauge a little bit on what I should do. Yeah, and then we're going to jump over to the community section. So if you haven't shared, I should say, head over to the Facebook page and top pin comment, chuck in your current whip, what you're working on this week, and we'll have a look at you. Beautiful people, as me Foss would say. Beautiful people's work. It's always great. It's really best part of the show for me, and it's a great inspiration as well. So we're going to crack straight on and get people in the chat. If you are in the chat if you are watching and you're not chatting away, you're lurking, feel free, chat. It's nice to chat away with you guys, and we don't bite, really don't bite. So coming in first, we've got Mr. Waylanders Wandering. Good evening, sweet faces. Good evening to you two, dude. Coming up next, the one and only Mr. Richard Smith, the man, the myth, the legend that he is, I should say. Evening, dude. Just dropping in to leave a like before D&D. Big loves to you too, Rich, and I hope you have fun at D&D. And if you're playing your little halfling, don't go falling over any pebbles. Just make sure of that. Bill said it's Santa. Cheers, dude. Gina Doherty, welcome, Gina. It's great to see you back. Hope you've been busy painting some of your big models. A lot of us just stick to small little models, and then Gina just goes in and paints absolute massive behemoth models and absolutely knocks it out of the park. But I hope you're well. Thank you for joining us tonight. And that's pretty much everyone. I'll grab everyone else as they pop into the stream. I'll just quickly try and get some music on, so we'll just go for I'm going to try a different one. We've got chill guitar rather than just the chill. I'm going to try that one this week. It's a new one on there. Apparently I've got 7 hours of stuff to listen to that one. So we're going to pop over straight away and show you what we're going to be working on. Just leave that old brush out the road. So, those of you that tuned in not last week, the week before, we finished off the other model, and everyone was saying we want to get this, no matter what I've done with this camera, it still won't focus, he says, and then it goes and focuses. So we've got the wizard, probably because it's in white, casting a firebolt. Now I was thinking of going with a normal flame, but I was messing about, and what I want to try and do is paint as much as this as possible with contrast, just to see how I can push it with contrast. I'm not too keen on the contrast skin, so I'm going to use the normal 2 paints, the Bugman's Glow, and then Cadian Flesh for the skin. And then we're going to try and get the rest of it with contrast. We'll see how that looks. I'm not too bothered about OSL, because for me it's a fantasy model, so it'll be as is. So I'm not too bothered about OSL from the bottom. We'll do a little bit coming off the firebolt. And yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be getting on with this week. Oh God, I need some coffee already. Get the old painting goggles on. So how are all you guys doing this week? Hopefully you've all been well. You got plenty of hobbying done. Have you just chilled? Just let us know in the chat what you've been up to. So I'll come in first and get as much flesh as possible. Sure I'm getting that on camera, that I don't. I'm hoping that this playlist there's more than just a couple of songs. Because I know sometimes it says that there's quite a few songs in the playlist, but then when it does play it, I think we did a stream once and it weren't until Mythos had mentioned, it was literally like 3 songs all the way through, and I was that zoned out with the painting. I didn't even realise. Use record flesh as a base for contrast skin. It's chef's kiss. Is it now? See, I've always found with Rackard's flesh as well it to be quite bitty. I don't know if it was a bad batch that I got. It more than likely was. But I'm not really overly keen on the contrast skin. I don't know why. It's obviously it's personal preference at the end of the day, isn't it? Just work our way around, get the arms. Everyone ready for Wednesday? I believe it's early morning for us, I think. I've not double checked. Obviously you've got the Adepticon reveals coming this Wednesday. Should be very interesting. See if there's anything about 10th edition coming this year. Oh, there's quite a bit looking spicy with the videos that they'll be dropping with the Terminator head with the Tyranid in it and the eye lens, and then vice versa, the Tyranid face with the Terminator in the eye of the reflection of the eye. It's looking a bit spicy. We don't know what it is. There's quite a few people speculating, obviously. What do you guys think? Do you think it is 10th edition? With 10th edition, we're going to be getting Terminators in the box, because it is rumoured to be, obviously it's going to be Space Marines, but it is rumoured to be Space Marines against Tyranids. Or, I mean, it looks like it could be, I mean, it could be that. But then also, been thinking about it, and it could be Kill Team. So like two sides coming out for Kill Team. It could be Space Hulk. So there's plenty going on. So there's all rumours with that. There's rumours with 10th. You've also got rumours that Adepticon they're going to be or possibly be showing off the Terminator and the Tyranid. Sorry, my mind just went completely blank then. Yeah, that it could be showing those off. Lion L. Johnson is rumoured to, you know, we all say these rumours, but obviously they are just rumours until they are confirmed by Games Workshop themselves and they actually show them off on the community page or the website. Looks like a Space Hulk reveal from that teaser. It does, but then, you know, are they teasing people the wrong way? Gina thinks it's Space Hulk. Good, hey there, good evening. And Alyssa said good morning. It's good afternoon where you are. Wolf Brother Mythos, welcome to the show, dude. I was a bit gutted there was no show this week on the Frost and Face. Normally get up early on the on a Saturday morning and watch back. But understand, obviously, if you're a freak, you know, being tired and running late with work and stuff, so it's totally understandable. I mean, I was literally the same last week. Last Monday, I was in all purposes up right up to like the last hour at work. It was like, right, yeah, I'm still streaming, and then I was getting ready to put the post out for the community section, and I was so drained from work because I'd had to do a shift swap for the week with having a site shut down, and it was so exhausting. I thought it's better to not have a stream than, you know, just plodding along half-arsed. Not so much half-arsed, but you know, not fully into it. Mr. Bunker Gaming, Mr. Ian, welcome to the show, dude. Hello, did try it on the PC, but not sure if it came through. Nope, didn't see anything, dude, I was afraid. Hey, honestly, Beefos, you don't have to apologise, dude. I was just saying that. I was exactly the same. Hopefully it's a big ass dragon and another big model. Yeah, hopefully there's a couple of more big ones. Models, that is. Woohoo. And God. Oh God, I'm going to butcher these names. Cheers, Bill. Asj Ventress. Just released. And Ahsoka Tano for May. Ooh, nice. Can't wait to have a look at those ones, Mr. Bill. Right, let's get down to it with this. So there's the skin based in one layer on. We'll let that dry before I come in with a second layer, just highlight. So the flames, we're going to go, we're not doing flame, we're going to do like a weird flame, and I want to play with some of my Tesseract glow, so we're going to try that one. It took absolutely ages to shake it up. I must have been shaking this for about 30 minutes. Yeah, we're falling off because it had all, you know, all the bits had stuck to the bottom. I didn't want to jam a brush in there and mess it up, so I'm thinking that with the flames, browns with the cloak, and I can't decide, sorry, browns with the clothing here, but then I can't decide on the cloak. We can either go with a voluptuous pink, which is really dark pink, or where the flame is green, do we go a Militarum green, which is like a really dark, well, it can be dark, but then it can be light as well. Let's give that a check. See what I mean about the sediment in the bottom in these? It's where they've been sat. Jeez. It's nice. Sculpt 2. Check my story on Instagram. Definitely will do, Bell. I think everyone here has already done it, but let's all remember to share our work for the Ravens show, community showcase for Ravens Avery. Thank you very much, Mifos. The link's there below as well. Thank you very much, dude. Right, I'm going to get the brown down on this. And then I'm going to have a look for the cloak. So we've got the snakebite leather for the belt and the straps. And we'll go with the Saigon brown because it's a really dark brown. Give that a bit of a shake. Tesseract glow is one of the reasons I got a vortex mix. I wish I had one. Jesus, my arm was well falling off. It was not a good experience shaking that earlier. way too much on that brush. In fact, I probably need a smaller brush on this. Definitely invest in a 40s vortex mix fill. I will be lost without mine now. I'm definitely going to have a look. I don't know if it's just to get, you know, get a proper one, or just get like a really, like a cheap one off Amazon or something like that, or eBay. There we go, that's better. Mr. Lone Ranger, Ash, welcome to the show, dude. Glad you could make it, pal. Just try and tidy these little edges up. With it being a really dark, I don't want to go over too much. And we're so from shaking it. That's okay. Yeah, cheers, me boss. Now the Tesseract glow was absolutely ridiculous, so just for the build up on it. Be careful down this side up to the cloak. Run it a little bit away and then push into it. I just find that works best, especially with contrast. Cheap ones always break after about a month. It'll save up your money and buy a good one. They're around about £100. Cheers for that, Gina. Thank you very much for the tip. Loving how this is coming together already. Just realised I'm all the way over to one side as well on camera. Sorry about that. So we're going to have some brown in there as well. The snakebite leather, my favourite one of the contrasts. There's contrast brown anyway. You can get a cheapo 30 quid one, but it'll be rubbish. Yeah. I have a set of affiliate links in the description of my video on them. Cheers, dude. I'll definitely check those out. I absolutely love this. Everyone just like comes together and helping each other out. This is what I kind of like wanted from the channel, if you know what I mean. And it seems to be growing that way, which is absolutely fantastic. really, really proud of the channel and the awesome people that we've got subscribed and watching in every week. Or, you know, like popping in whenever they can, because obviously life gets in the way, doesn't it? You can't be on every week. I'm really looking forward now to ChillCon. The week after ChillCon though, I am away for 2 weeks. It's Easter holidays, so we're going away with the little one. So there won't be a stream, but I'm hoping to get one done on the Saturday. Sorry, the Sunday, the day after ChillCon. Hoping to get one done on that day. Basically, like an update from ChillCon, what happened at ChillCon and stuff like that. Hopefully, show you my swaggy haul. I will be getting some goodies. Hopefully some really good models like this one. If I can manage to score some like this, I'll be really happy. I get lots and lots of pictures. And, you know, hopefully some pictures with you guys that are going as well, which will be absolutely awesome. And then we, obviously with your guys' permission, we can show it off on stream and have a laugh. Helping each other is what the hobby should be, not like certain other doom scrolling channels. Yeah, I've noticed even some of like the really, really big ones now, and I don't want to name drop because it's not right. And it's like there's a certain one that's always bad, no matter what, the badmouth Games Workshop, and it's like, oh look, they're ruining this YouTuber's life and they're dragging him down and stuff like that, and it's not nice. You know, there's enough doom and gloom in the world, and then these people just like clickbaiting drama. And it's not what we're about here. You know, try and put a positive spin on most things where we can. Or at least I hope it comes across that way. Grumpy Guy Gaming, welcome to the show, dude. Not a name that I recognise. If it's someone off the Discord, just drop us your Discord name in there so I know who it is. If it's someone new, welcome. Thank you for coming checking us out. Bunker Gaming, I shall be there. Yeah, same as last year, dude. Be good to catch up with you again. Gina's going to London for a week at the end of May. Nice. I really do want to go back to London again at some point. Her partner wants to go anyway. She wants to go and, you know, see the sights as you would. Grumpy my brother. It's someone from Mythos getting his boys in. Thank you very much, Mythos. You got Chef Ray from Piccadilly, pastel data. You should find a tiny little FOG. I got my first minis in 1980. Wow! I was about 1 year old then, Bill. Make you feel old now. Mr. Big Mick Danskull, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome to the show, dude. So glad you could join us. I caught your little update video earlier, your February update. Very, very awesome work on those, dude. The yellow on the Imperial fists. Oh, that was nice, that, dude. Really nice and crisp. Yeah, the 1K Suns build, they were nice as well, weren't they? Really nice. I wasn't born till 86. Cheers, Gina, you're making me feel old now. What are you going to do that for? I missed a tiny bit with that other one. I'll just go back and touch that up. Bill was 18. Missed a bit just underneath there. Happy with that. Happy. It's just a nice drag yellow contrast. I slap it on, hope for the best. Well, it did turn out best. It was really nice, that, dude. Right. So, before I go and do these bits, I want to get... Should we do a hair? Let's do a hair. I'm thinking a mad blue, just so it stands out. There you go then, Phil. 1994 was my year of birth. Yeah, cheers for that, Ash. You're like Tom at work. He just winds me up with stuff like that. So we're going to come in with a Tesla blue contrast. Give us some mad blue. Really do love this blue. I mean, if need be, can always come in with a second coat of it as well, just to darken it down a bit if needed. It does make quite a bit of difference painting with contrast for a change. I mean, I do tend to use it a little bit where I can here and there. If I'm trying to save a little bit of time, or even just using it as a layer or a base coat, and then touching up once it's dry, because it dries really quick anyway. And then you can add to it. So I can get this to focus. Come on, please. Let me show the people. There we go. Just a little bit. There's a tiny little hole. I think it's with it being resin. try and get it to run in that crack there. Let that blue dry off. And I'm going to touch up through the gold now. Get the shoulder pads done. It's quite along, really nice this actually. Oh well, everyone is here. I'm looking for 18 of the second edition plastic marines. Don't need sergeant, flamer or missile, just bolt together dudes. Do they need to be painted, Bell, or unpainted? And in, let me just double check. Because I need to redo quite a lot of my Raven Guard, and I do still have some firstborn. Do you mean these ones, Bell? Because if you do, I've got a few. Like this. Are those? Stuff like that. I don't know if they're any good to you, Bill. Let us know, and if they are, we'll sort something out after the stream anyway. Right, let's get some of this gold on. Just want to put gold on the trim. Of the shoulder. Really am impressed with these. The more I'm painting them, the more I am really enjoying it, and it does make a nice bit of a change. From just doing, you know, Games Workshop models all the time, just to break it up. Just realised I'm off camera, sorry guys. Not those, the one piece ones that were in the second edition box. Using them as statues. Raven, thank you again for all the extra goodies. The Space Wolf you painted especially will be a special part of my collection. Oh, thanks, dude. It's actually, that's the one that I painted up on stream, Mythos. Don't judge me painting too hard though, will you? Hopefully, can you actually let us know as well, Mythos? Those of you that don't know, Mythos actually won the October converting competition that we ran last year. The first competition up to now. It didn't go exactly to plan. But we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? So it doesn't matter to, you know, doesn't matter at all really. What you want, an Amazon gift card for £10 UK. I don't know if, you know, how that transpires in US dollars. Hopefully it worked as well, because I did buy it over here. Ideally I should have just done like a credit or something like that. Did the card actually work, Methos? If you could let us know, dude. So that's all the gold done on the trim. Right, so we're going to do the clue. We've got 20 minutes before Community Corner anyway, or Ravens Avery. I just call it Community Corner. So what? You know, looking at the colours there, we've got blue, brown, and gold. Try buying anything just yet, but I'll let you know. Thank you very much, dude. So we're going a really bright green on the flames. I'm going to let you guys decide, so hopefully you don't screw me over here too much. So we have got a Pterodon turquoise, so we're thinking the cloak here. The inside, there is a line going round, which I don't know whether to leave plain or do gold. We'll have a look at that when we get to it. But I'm going to do the inside of the cloak and the back the same. So we've got a Pterodon turquoise, Militarum green. Ignore the white bit, I need to shake it up a bit. So there is a green, which is obviously a bit darker than, well, quite a bit darker than the Tesseract Glow. Or we've got a pink. So there's the flame. Got the green, pink, and blue. I've just land down, you can see. The lids are on, thankfully. Do like the combination of those two. But those two work really well as well. So personally, for me, it's between these two. I'll wait and see what you guys reckon. In the meantime, see if I can get a focus for this. We had it for a second, didn't we? Flames. What? Are you on about Warpstone Glow, are you, Bill? I take it. I really do like the Tesseract. I'm definitely going Tesseract with the flames. I'm adamant on. I am adamant on that. I am sorry. I think I actually am out of Warp Lightning anyway. Methos reckons a turquoise. That's the one I actually got for the Sons of Horus. Did the Sons of Horus green, and then the turquoise over the top for the shading, and then back with obviously Sons of Horus, and then I want to say Saberite green, I believe it was. Ash reckons turquoise, so we've got 2 for the turquoise. Turquoise is looking favourite at the moment. So once we get this Cloak and Flames done, we are going to head over to the community section. So if you haven't shared, I think Mythos did put a link up. Yeah, in the chat, and you can pop over, show us what you're currently working on or what you've recently finished, and we'll have a look through that once we get to that section. And then, depending where we are with the model, I want to try and get it based as well tonight, so we'll see if we can get that done. And then I need some input from you guys. Basically, I'm taking one of my armies to Chilcom, and they're going on sale. Basically, I don't really use them. I've used it once or twice, and I'd rather someone else get use out of it. However, the bit I'm struggling on is pricing. What spells that? Go to start bright and go darker. To move towards the realist. Get a realistic looking flame. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about it being realistic. We'll see how we go though. I totally get and understand what you're saying though, Bill. Yeah, the conundrum I've come across. There's me Fossy just sharing the community section. So if you click on the link underneath, guys, 9 of you awesome people watching in. If you want to share what you've been working on, click on the link there, go to the pinned comment at the top of the page, and just in the comments there, just show us what you've been working on, and we'll have a look through soon. Where was I? Yeah, sorry. So basically, the conundrum I come across, oh wow, was pricing. Now, we all know how much a model costs, and like brand new in box, and then obviously you have your models pre-owned but still on sprue. You know, like what you'd buy up, for example, off eBay. It's new on sprue, and they'd cost so much. Then you have got how they are painted. So, I mean, my painting at best, tabletop standard, probably a little bit more with highlights and stuff like that, especially like on your, you know, your named characters or your main pieces in your army. So it's a really hard to like say, all right, well, it should be this much, because obviously they're not brand new, so someone's basically paying them to play straight away as it is. But then you don't want to sell yourself short, but then you don't want to oversell yourself as well. So what I want to do, if you guys don't mind, I will show you a few pieces, so like one of each of the models, so you can see roughly on how they are painted, and just tell me what you guys think. Oh wow, I do like that colour. Right, let's get the inside of this done. Which army are you selling again? It is my Gut Ripper army, my Orc War Clan, which I painted up as Bad Moons. And then obviously I've got the like the battle tome that goes with it as well, or codex, whatever you want to call it. I think it is battle tome, but obviously Age of Sigmar, they do call it different. And hopefully that's going to help to fund quite a bit of stuff for the show going forward. Or at least a new army to work on anyway. Are you selling as just second hand or painted? There is a couple of models that are painted but the bases aren't done, and I think there's one or two models that are unpainted. And if it's painted, are you selling as nice or YouTuber painted? Yeah, nice. You know, I'm on YouTube painting a model, but I ain't no YouTuber painter. He's selling one of the Orcs. Yeah, it's one of the Orc ones, Ash. Oh god, the AOS. Yeah, not the 40k Orcs. They ain't going nowhere. And bad boys are definitely not going anywhere. Right, let's go with the Tesseract Glow. 40k Orcs are too precious. They definitely are. They'll be with me for a heck of a long time. It's always something that I plan to come back to as well. Right, let's get the flame done up here first. So I did paint the glove on the arm there, just so there is a little bit of OSL. But like I said earlier, I'm not really bothered about OSL. I just want to get a model painted nicely. I know the Tesseract Glow does dry slightly different. It's a bit yellow in some places and then a really dark green in others. So hopefully, might take a second pass, we'll have a look. If it does, then it does. Try and flood it into there. It's really, really nice, especially when it pools with the dark bit. I think this, overall, this has to be my favourite all-time contrast. I know I was saying you have certain favourite ones for certain colours, but if I had to choose one contrast and that was it, it'd definitely be the Tesseract Glow. You need to be thinking bigger. Elston's Praetorian Imperial Guard went for over 1,500 quid on eBay. I know, but how many models were in that? And it's Elston. His painting's better than mine, and he is a bigger name than me. So obviously that does come into it, you know what I mean? I'm under no disillusion. I don't know whether to put on a certain price. I've got a price in my head that I don't want to go below, because I've got it earmarked for something. I mean, if I can use it to get one model, then so be it. I mean, it is a big model. It's not a Titan, so don't worry, it's nothing like that. But yeah, I've got it earmarked that I definitely want a certain price to hit, but I don't mind. See, it's different because I'll be there selling it and I'll be working the bring a buy section. But then it's different, you know, like if it's going to, if it's a certain, like if it's a kid, like a 13, 14-year-old kid that's been saving up his pocket money and he sees it and it's, oh, I really want that army, blah, blah, blah. It kind of like pulls on your heartstrings, you know what I mean? More chance of Phil setting a Smurf army than selling his orcs. Wow. Yes, Gina. The AOS orcs are going. 40k, they will never go. They are pride and place, those buggers. Really happy with the flames on that. Look at that. Move this light. See if I can get. There we go. Focus. Come on. Look at that. Really happy with that. I might do gold trim on the inside of the cloak. Just to add a bit of, you know, panaz. Is the right word, is it? Probably not, but never mind. And take that mind price and add 25%. You can, oh, very near offer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I don't want to bring them home, you know what I mean? And it's, you get stuck with it then, don't you? You know what I mean? Not that I'd be stuck with them. Oh, I don't. My light went off. I think I hit timer on my light. Oh my god, it's gone well weird. Come back on. There we go. Look at that. Really, really happy with that. Very near offer, yeah. Ah. I ain't doing no Smurfs. No chance. Oh, I need the smaller brush. And the leather. Time are we on? Right, nearly half past, so it's nearly time. Let's get these straps done. A little strap under the arm there. There. Definitely reckon gold around that trim. So we'll get that and then we'll come back and see how it's dried after it's had a good 10-15 minutes, you know, while we're just looking through the community section. So if you haven't shared, this is your chance to head over just show us what you've been working on. I'm hoping to get a nicer look at what Mythos, I think Mythos had put a video out earlier of his Ogrin. I'm hoping that he's shirted them. So I wanted to get a closer look at them. They looked really, really nice. Overspilt with that. We can get that back. Don't worry. Because I'm rushing now to see what you guys have been working on. There's the link again if you haven't shared. Thank you, Mythos. Thank you, brother. Yes, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Right. Get these painting glasses off. Get my reading ones on. And I've only just realised because I looked up painting completely off camera. I'm sorry, guys. But there it is with the gold trim. It, you know, finally does focus. Ugh. Hat moving about all over the shop. Right, so we're going to head over now and have a look at what you guys have been working on. I'll just turn that down a little bit more. There we go. So, let's see what you guys have been working on. Why is it not working? Here is the Facebook page. Hopefully that's working. No. Why is that not working? Right, I don't. Let's take 1 second. If you just bear with me. For some reason it has updated. So if I go mad like that, and then change it back, save. Why are you not working? But then it does work like that. Why has it gone all the way over there? Wow. Right, we'll scrap that. We'll hide that off. And we'll switch back to that one. And hopefully this one now works. Nope. There we go. Finally got there. Such an actual pro, eh? I don't know why it's done that. But let's have a look at what you brilliant people have been working on. So if we just head over to... So anybody watching back, there is the Facebook page. These awesome people following along. And every week, so you flip through, you can see some of my current work. So actually there's the one that we finished up the other week. Really happy with that. You can flip through and look at some of the stuff I've been working on. And in the feature bit here, every week we'll put up a little post in the pin section. Click on that and that will I'll tell you that. If you click on it, and then you can just, like these awesome people have done, just share away what you've been working on, and we have a look through every Monday, well, every stream anyway. The latest over here. Oh, it's killing me. I need to go through and redo all my settings anyway, because I've noticed when I watch back a little bit, when the music's really, really low, even though I've got the interference completely off, well, there's no interference, which should, the microphone should just pick up my voice alone. There's always some sort of static in the background. It's weird. Oh, cool coffee, nice. Right, so we're going to have a look through now. So I've got 17 comments, so plenty to be looking through. So first up, here we go. Ask and you shall receive. Wolf Brother Mythos finished his Ogring Bodyguards over the weekend. Yes, look at them. They're absolute beasts, aren't they? You got the same turntable as me as well, Mythos. Look at these. Absolute units. Really do like the Ogrins. That's why I can't wait to play on Dark Tide when it finally does come to Xbox. I just want to run around as an Ogrin with a big knife stabbing things. Purging. But yeah, it's looking like it's not going to be till Christmas this year, they reckon. But yeah, absolutely love them Mythos. Are you doing any more of these, or is this just literally like a one-off bodyguard unit? Is your microphone close to any speakers or radios? No. Literally nothing. But yeah, love them Mythos. Oh, and he's done some more. Here's the start of my Lord Solar. Oh, so this is the dude on the big horse. Nice, he started on the cloak. Yeah, loving it. Can't wait to see some more of this. Ooh. Ooh. Mythos coming in dirty with the airbrush. Look at the blend on that. That is really nice, dude. Yeah, loving that. See, an airbrush makes all the difference, doesn't it? Started on the horse as well. Nice. Can't wait to see how that comes along, Mythos. Thank you for sharing. Oh. He is a busy boy. Also started on his plasma executioner tank. Wow. Yes, look at it. Always love the vehicles that he does as well. Getting them base colours down ready. Oh dear, no wonder there were no stream and you were tired. And a proper busy little boy. Look at that. Yeah, that's so cool, that Mythos. Yeah, keep it up, dude. In psychosis, proud of the cape. Oh, you're in psychosis, are you? Auto-correct. Particularly proud of the cape. Yeah, you should be. It was the same when I did mine. Normski, the absolute legend, gave me a painting lesson with my airbrush. And I did the cape for the Praetor, I believe it. Well, I'm sure it was my Praetor for my Sons of Horus. With the purple going into a pink. It's so much easier and more natural looking, and you get such an awesome finish, which is case and proof with your work, Mythos. Yeah, just keep it up, dude. Well done. Next up, we've got Gina Doherty. current whip. Oof. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's so crisp. Obviously the three heads, the corn, Slanesh, and no name's gone out of my head. Papa Nurgle. Yeah, loving this, Gina. See the shading, the red, and then the shading, the blue is really nice. You captured that really, really nice. And then the green with the flesh and the rot all in there as well. I'm loving that black grey. What grey is that? Or black you have used there, Gina? It's really flat and matte. That is really nice. Wings looking really good as well. Nice and neat. Can't wait to see how this comes along, Gino. Well done. Loving that. Next up, we've got Mr. Bill Burnell, or Waylanders Wandering. He's trying to get me pronounce names weird again. The new Assager Ventris tutorial on the 29th. Very, very cool, dude. And more of your... Obviously, it's Star Wars, isn't it? It's got lightsabers. Loving that, dude. That purple's so bright. The tufts as well contrast against it really well, because obviously it's got the pink, like the sabers. And then the darker purple, like the cloak. That is really cool, that, dude. From the back, the shading, the OSL coming up over the head. Yeah, loving these, dude. It's even got whopping eyebrows on it. Yeah, really cool, dude. Looking forward to seeing some more of your Star Wars stuff. Looking forward to the video on the 29th. Only 9 days to wait. Next up, we got Mr. Bunker Gaming. Start of my budget grimdark journey. Ooh, there we go. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that is absolutely sick. Let's zoom in on that. Oh, it gets better even when you look closer. Oh, you've outdone yourself there, Ian. The metalwork on that and the patina and the rust all coming together. A little bit of OSL coming off the eye, just around the edge of the eye socket. Absolutely love that. You can see some more of the patina and that in there, and then like the cloak, obviously because he's mechanical as well, so it just looks oily and stained. That is so cool, that, dude. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. I just get us better. There's just so much depth. I'm going to have a catch up with you at ChillCon. That is so cool, that dude. Even like the gun, it looks battered and old, and yeah, that is so cool, that dude. What more can I say? Next up, we got Mr. Big Mac himself. Oh crap! Look at these. See, he's made me swear now. This is what I love about the community corner, or the Ravens Avery, as I'm calling it. I get to see what you guys are working on, and it's, you know, it's so much better than my stuff, and the fact that I get to show your work off is an absolute honour. All of you. I just noticed, well, that face there, it's like a big fly. That's cool, that. So obviously you can see he's getting the staining and the colouring in. Ready for coming in with the details. What the heck do I say to that? You know what I mean? These are so cool. Little face trying to climb out. Like his fingers there. Wow. Cheers for sharing, Dan. That's absolutely awesome. Mr. Andy Allen, Mr. Quingo talks himself. Welcome to the show, dude. Just seen you pop up in the chat. How are you doing? Next up, we got Ash, Mr. Lone Ranger. Doing some more of his Black Templars. And the base colours down. Yeah, look, you can see the rest of his in the background. That one's a bit clean for you, dude. You normally got battle damage. Or is he a new recruit? But yeah, keep up the good work, Ash, dude. And oh, we got another one from Mr. Big Mac. Oh, so he's doing some scenery. Oh, the base coat's going down. There's a bit of a TV screen. Is it a TV screen? The detail on that. The wiring getting a layer in. Oh, Andy's posted. Right, I'll refresh in a second anyway. No worries. Cheers for the kind words. Honestly, dude. I mean, absolutely everybody. It just staggers me. Everyone's work. And yeah, it's an honour for me to show it off for people. Let's have a look. It's most relevant. Change to all. Let's have a quick look. So we have Mythos. And Bills. Gina's. Ah, here we go. For some reason it's in the... See what I mean? It just adds it in the middle. It's very, very weird. Love seeing Templars. Yeah, well, you're definitely going to see more from Ash. He's literally just started on Mythos. And yeah, based on the masterclass image just behind the terrain. Ah. Oh, Mr. Quingo doing some more. These little steampunk dwarfs. Very, very cool, dude. Can't wait to see you doing some more of these. Some of the pictures you put up last time were absolutely epic. Oh, there we go. See, part of me wants to nick these and just cover them in grots for my 40k army, 40k orcs, just for a laugh. Yeah, these are cool. These are the weathering on that. I'm loving the choice of colours, dude. Absolutely awesome. Ah, here we go. So I just realised what he was on about. So basically that there, can you see my, yeah, you can see my cursor. So this bit here is that's in the background. That's absolutely awesome, that, dude. So you can see the yellow band there, the masterclass symbol. And then the paintbrush with the hand. I didn't even notice that. That is absolutely brilliant, dude. Flying ornament. Lord ornaments. Let's just do, well, so it was on 20. We'll do one last quick refresh. Yeah, we're still on 20. Yeah, so that, I'm afraid, is the end. Not that one. Where is it? It's because I'm on the wrong one. Oh, come on. That one. There we go. And hopefully the other one's gone off that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for the community section this week. Absolutely awesome. I'm absolutely staggered. The standard of painting is absolutely ridiculous. Love it. Absolutely love it. Whew. I need more than a brew after that. It's a great idea. Yeah, see Gina. Gina's on the same wavelength. Every model is an orc model. But I'm not doing orcs at the moment. So, I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop over, just give this another 5-10 minutes, hopefully, drying, just while I got 9 of you in the chat. I want to show you what, hopefully the focus is going to work on this. So, we've got orcs done up as baboons, but then obviously some of them are not on bases like that, but the model itself is done. I'm trying to get it so you can see like the standard. It's not my hand shaking, it's the camera because I'm forcing it all the way down. So we've got bits like that, but then there's 20 stabbers. These little buggers, the little hog grots. So it's basically like 2 sets of Dominion. There's then 15 of the Ard boys. the ones I will be sad to see go. Need to turn off audio input on your webcams. Audio input. Ah, could it be that? Right, I'm going to try that after stream because I don't want to do it midstream and it absolutely bugger everything up, Bill. You know what I mean? So there's the big boys. They are going as well. It's that one. There's that. By the way, those Oryx curtains pro painted in my estimation. Definitely not pro painted. If you want to pay pro painted prices, Bill. Got the slog off, which I had an absolute blast painting. I really do like that model, but it's a shame because it's just sat there. And then the Pierre de Resistance is Big Turkey. I will be sad to see that one go. So we did that one completely on stream, which was an absolute laugh. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And then obviously the Codex. So what I want to try and do, give you a grander feel for it. Let's see if I move this camera, I think that way is going to work. That's upside down. So it needs to go like that. Sorry for the motion sickness. And you can basically make it out there. Obviously not that. You've got the 4 big ones. You've got the Vulture, the Slogoff, the Gnashtooth, and the Trogoff. I believe it's a Trogoff. That's the limited. Actually, that's the limited edition one as well. So I think that's worth more on its own. So you know, like the limited edition ones that they did. Where are we? Obviously, he's got his staff and shield off for easier painting. I don't know whether to add that one to it or not, but that's pretty much it. Let's spin this back. So it seemed to focus really, really well on that. I definitely need to sort this lighting out in this room. Painting is great. I'll definitely sell above box price, like the cost of the models plus a commission. Yeah, but that's the bit that I struggle with, because I painted, obviously you guys saw me painting one thing up as a commission, and that's literally the only commission I did, which was the Lord of the Rings elephant we did on stream, which was an absolute blast doing that. But literally that was, I was painting that and I got other models and some model cases in payment for it, so I was quite happy to do that. I was happy with that. But when it comes to like doing them for cash, it's a whole different kettle of fish, isn't it? So I'm not too sure. And at the end of the day, it's what someone is willing to pay for them. Someone's going to come in and say, "Oh, I really like them, that price." And that's pretty much as all I can do with it, really, isn't it? The vulture is amazing, but I think the big lid is the most incredible of the lot. That one was just an absolute blast to paint me, Voss. One of the most fun I've had painting a model was that. Right. So what I want to do, get back to this. I just want to do another coat. I'm just going to put my painting glasses on and not my reading glasses. Stunning models, just make sure you get well above retail for them. How much is your time worth? 10, 15, 20 more an hour? I don't know. See, that's the awkward thing, isn't it? And that's like the elephant in the room. How much are you willing to go to? You know what I mean? And it's personal preference, isn't it? And I'll just see on the day. Like I said before, I've got an idea in my head that I definitely wouldn't want to sell below that. But then it depends on the circumstance as well, because I can be a bit softy for stuff like that. I've seen at least one of your paint jobs in person at the Chilcom. Can easily say you'd expect box price plus extra for your work, especially if it's split into separate lots. Cheers, Dan. See, there's that as well. Do you sell it as a job lot, or would you break it down into like your slitters in one, your stabbers, and then your big ones individual? Because that's where you would make your money as a like commission painter or selling them on, isn't it? But it's the bigger models. Let's get a second coat on the inside. I totally get what you're saying as well, Dan. It's like your time and stuff like that. But then I wasn't painting them as to sell on at the time. It was to use, and it's just literally I haven't had the opportunity all the time to use them ones. And there's other projects that I'd want to do. So they kind of not that they have to give way, but I'd want to make way for other stuff, and that's the stuff that I'd quite happily move on from. Now, if it were my 40k orcs, that'd be completely different. Also remember the cost of paint, glue, etc. Yeah. I break it down into characters, then squads. Yeah, I can see that. definitely something to think about, isn't it? Let's get a last little bit of coat of this. I just want to highlight the skin up on here, and then we're going to base it. And then while it's basing, that's the base. Yeah, well, I get my words out. Whilst I'm basing, that'll be drying. And then we can do a little bit of a wash on the skin, and she is done. The last 2 streams, and it's 2 completed models and based all on stream. Can't grumble at that. What I am tempted as well is to just, you know, like try one of the forums and basically, you know, like an Orc players forum, and just say basically open to offers. Because you don't have to sell it, you're looking at offers, you know what I mean? There is that as well. Let's just put a little bit of wash on here. Just coming in with a little bit of Reichland. Absolutely love this stuff. There we go. Yeah, separate might seem better, because then, I mean, looking at it, you could possibly then say, well, you'd hit more, or you'd hit higher, or charge more for the bigger models. So rather than in a job lot, and say like the Vulture, because I mean, the Vultures I've seen going for 200 quid plus on eBay. Obviously, I'm not going to hit that. The proper pro, like Golden Demon pit standard painted. But you still want a decent price, don't you, like we were saying before? So just some of the Geek Gaming Scenics. Fast drying basing glue. Just making sure I'm getting the name right. Absolutely love this stuff. Golden Demon painter. Only if I grew horns and painted myself golden, me boss. And which base are we going with? So we've got the old Necron one, because I'll just shape this up. show you. So it's like a really flat black, but then you've got little green crystals in it, which I think it is going to go really, really well with this. And then once all that's dry, so basically come back tomorrow and then just do the rim. So tomorrow I get to do a rim job. Bit of filth on the Ravens rock. Oh my god. We totally missed all the green bits. So what I want to do now is a little trick. So basically, just a little spot there. Oh no, you don't. Like that. Literally just put a couple of blobs of glue on, and then we're going to pick the crystals out. Just turn it into place. I'll go for that one. That's a nice one. I think that's two stuck together, is it? Yeah. Come to the part. And then, just to tie it in, there we go. The little crystals. And I've got black gunk all over me, so I can try not possible. Oh, let's have a look. Use Mod Podge white glue. I used to use all sorts, but then when I use this, I just couldn't use anything else personally. Right, let's see if I can get this to focus once. I'll show you guys how we've done. Move that light away. And the back. So another one completed, all on stream from Lion Tower Minis. Really looking forward to getting some more of these from Chillcon. I'll get some better pictures taken, and they'll be up on the Discord, on the Chilling Wargamers, on the Frosted Fists, Hobby Corner, all the usual places, and on the Instagram as well. Believe it or not, I am on there. But right, what I want to do now is change the music over onto the outro music, and I'm hoping that this isn't going to absolutely crash everything. So we'll just mute that, because every time I try and do an outro, it just crashes and then tries doing a new stream, which is an absolute pain. And you know what my internet's like, it's just absolutely atrocious. So if I can find one that's a couple of minutes. Got that many different ones to pick from. No, I can't have that one. There we go. So we'll go with that. That's base cam, and that's working. So it's when I go to end stream. Well, we'll see how it goes. But that's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much, one and all of you, for sticking with me in the chat, helping me along. Thanks for helping me out with stuff like that. I will get some proper pictures done, and we'll see how we get on. We're going to try some of the groups, but definitely going to be selling them at Chilcon, because it's a special place. I want it to tie with that a little bit. But yeah, I had an absolute blast painting her up this week. I'll get some pictures, like I said, on. So definitely check us out on Instagram and on Facebook. If anybody's watching back, please consider, or if you've liked it, I should say, please consider liking, smashing that like button, as me Fuss would say. Yeah, subscribe, all the usual bits. Mr. Lupus Curtis coming in, he's been lurking the whole time. We've caught you, dude. Orbital high five. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Fasten your seatbelts. And take care. Catch you soon, bye. Bye.